is live. So,
Test.
test, test. You hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Craig says he hears us, and we won't have any hot mic checks here.
How much pregame stuff do we have?
I don't think we have very much, but we can definitely play a lot of commercials. So
I don't know if you got interview with
I did
Coach.
not get to Gibson, and I don't think that Titan got to Jeremy because Wolfie was out all week. He was sick, so poor guy. Because I was going to try to get Jeremy today, and it was a pretty busy day at school. All right, getting some people saying that it sounds good already at our house. So they got the WWSR app is up and running. I'm going to tell Mr. Akers to go ahead and he wants to turn on the video. Let's see, I told him to turn on the video whenever we are ready. That's good.
Uh-oh. Not good on the phone.
That's why you have the otter box. This is what I'm going to have to do is look over here and not look at the screen. I'll look down there, look right here.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. He's gotten so used to that, he can almost do it without looking.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah, Rob down there on the end can help you. Yeah, he can help you. Robbie there. All righty, welcome to West Washington live stream. Alongside Mark Bubba Abbott, I'm Brad Mills, and we are back, Bubba, after a week off sucks. So
Yeah, my verdict was kind of out on that week, of course, after the disappointing loss to Paoli, when in a game that I didn't think we played very well, but Paoli played exceptionally well, and it was one of those games where you never want to lose, but I think we learned some things from that game, and I know. Talking to Coach Lowry quite a bit in the last 2 weeks, and I talked to him after that game a little bit for the story that I done for the paper, and it's like he said, it really looked bleak, the story from that game, but he felt like there were some things the Senators done well, and we did. We got down in the red zone 3 times there and just couldn't punch it in, and if you get those 3 scores, it's kind of a different game, but it didn't happen that way. And so you never like that week off after a loss, but we had some guys that had some aches and pains that probably give them a little time to heal a little bit. So you come in here tonight, this is basically the battle game for the lead of the Patoka Lake Athletic Conference. Perry comes in at 5-1. The Senators, of course, at 4-1. So whoever wins this game tonight's going to be the leader for that. And, I'm sure Paoli's cheering for West Washington tonight.
Yeah, right now they never did you think down on the road in Valene Road there we'd have somebody cheering for us, but that is the case tonight because it would create a three-way split at the top. And,
exactly.
I like chaos, so it's
yeah,
awesome.
Sure. And the Senators definitely want to get back in the win column, and I think to this point. They've done a pretty good job. I didn't feel like we played exceptionally well against Paoli, probably our worst outing of the year. And that's not to make excuses because Paoli played extremely well. And I don't know that if we would have played our best game, we would have beaten them that night. But anyway, it's been 2 weeks ago. We're ready to get back to it here tonight. Another tough opponent here in Perry Central. I mean, Perry beat Paoli pretty badly earlier in the year,
and that was a game where Perry was able to capitalize on a lot of Paoli turnovers. And so even before we get to the start, that's what the Senators have to do. The Senators really have to take care of the ball. If you saw that, they gave up the early touchdown and then had a fumble. It was very reminiscent of the Springs Valley game.
Yeah,
how it started.
Kind of similar. Yeah, it was real similar. And then, like we said with Perry, they come in with the one loss. That was to Tecumseh, who is also one of our sectional opponents.
Probably the sectional favorite, if not.
Probably right now. Yeah, they're undefeated on the year, so they've got the train rolling down there. But and then last week, Perry took on Clarksville, another common opponent, and they won 51-30. So, I think they are a team that we can put points up on the board against, but we're going to have to play really good football. We're going to have to play like we played at the Valley game, I think, to give ourselves a chance to win here tonight.
I think mistake-free football is something that has to happen. But also it's what do you do after you've had yourself, knocked down, a la, Rocky and Rocky 3 there, Mr. T knocks him out. Does he get back up and, keep fighting, or what does he do? And in this case, the Senators are really going to have to prove that, being back home here, this is a big thing. There's a distinct advantage in this rivalry.
Oh, yes.
Because you travel across
pretty good travel. Yeah.
And, as we see it, in the world of super colleges, conferences now, this is a great conference rivalry for now, and I think it's what we'll see a team that's very well coached by Greg Gibson, probably one of my absolute favorite coaches to talk to, one of a great person overall who, of course the brother of Mark Gibson, our defensive coordinator, and he's built a program here that he took over in a good spot. Mike Spencer's always going to be the guy for me down there, and Terry Wagner was also. They've had some very good coaches there.
Yes, they have, and they've got a good program, and they have had for years. And Coach Gibson just adds to that, and we see how much our Gibson means to us. And he's the same way with Perry. So, it's going to be a tough out for us. They're going to be well coached. They're going to try not to make mistakes just like we are, but I think that is a great point, and one of our keys to the game will be the fact of who can take care of the football. We've done a pretty good job throughout the year until 2 weeks ago when we played Paoli, and we had some miscues in that game. But if we can control the football, I think it's a big thing for us not to play from behind. I think we need to score to get some confidence going. And I think when we do that, we put ourselves in a good position. We naturally never did really fight back in that Paoli game after those first two scores. So, we just don't, I think, have the offensive firepower to play, 2 or 3 scores down and come back. We're going to have to come out, score, match scores,
and then control the clock, which is what we like to do. And that's where, as this team has grown, they've taken care of the football. Nothing just went right the other night, and that was something that for the first time we saw, a little bit of chaos back there, and the first time a lot of mental checks. So really hopefully with that week off and you sit there and you reflect, because something that I've told the boys, I don't know if you've had the conversation with your sons, all of your goals are still obtainable at this moment, which is what's crazy when you think about that. It's not the end of the world. You have this ability to be the biggest spoiler and send a shockwave across southern Indiana here if you win tonight, because nobody's banking on us winning.
No, I don't think so. And you look at all those predictions, and I'm not a big prediction guy, but stats are stats, and they're truth. There's a lot of truth in stats, and their stats are a little better than ours. Their ratings are better, and probably, player for player, they may have a few more horses in their stable. But the difference is you got to come out here tonight. You got to want to compete. You got to want to come out here and win this game in front of your home crowd. And I think our kids are up to that. And I think we have the kind of kids that will answer the call and come out and, play better than what we did 2 weeks ago. And I think that's what Coach Lowry kind of reflected after talking to him. Sometimes a little piece of humble pie is not a bad thing. And I think we had plenty of that against Paoli.
You say it the right way, a piece. You don't want the whole pie.
We don't want the whole pie. We got the whole pie that night.
Yeah, so we want to definitely see there. I think there's something you're going to see tonight, too, is that there are some key players that have now had a little bit more practice, and that's we look at the tight end position, not just from the passing perspective, but from the blocking perspective.
Yes.
And that's Holloway was such huge. I don't know what changes the coaches have made, if anybody else has stepped in. We do have some younger size guys in there. That's something that, you look at as we go down. Tyler Miller, a sophomore, 160 pounds, soaking wet. He's grown
played
into
really well for his size, yes. And we've relied on a lot of those sophomores at times to come in and play, and that's going to be something we're going to have to continue to do. And really, if you look at this team overall, I feel like they've overachieved pretty much the whole entire year, with the exception of the Paoli game where nothing seemed to go right for us. And sometimes you have nights like that. And
that's why you play the games.
It was one of those nights. That's exactly right. And hopefully our kids learn from that. And I think they did. And I think you'll see them come out tonight ready to play. Whether we can beat Perry or not remains to be seen. That's why you play the game. But I don't think that we'll play as poorly as we did on both sides of the ball like we did against Paoli.
It's something Coach Lowry told me when I spoke to him. He said what was crazy, and maybe Coach Nance also too, it all blurs together when I talk to these guys.
Yeah.
But they said what was crazy is we were in the right position, but we just didn't make the plays.
There was not capitalized, especially in the red zone. Like Coach Lowry said, and I didn't realize this until after the game was over. And I need to apologize to you and Coach Akers. I got a little negative there at the end because it was really killing me.
Well, because we know the potential
of
this team.
So intense, right? Yeah, and that was my point. And I told some of the boys in the last 2 weeks that I've talked to, because like you said, I got two sons on this team.
Yeah.
They hang around together, and I told them, I said, I wasn't disappointed in the fact that you lost the game. I was disappointed in your effort because I didn't see any effort once we got down 2 scores. Our effort kind of went away. And I don't care if you're getting beat 60-0, you still have to give effort. And I felt like it was one of those nights where we laid down after that happened, and you just can't do that. And hopefully they've learned from that, and they all agreed with that. They all said, you're right. We just kind of, got down and decided, this is over.
And, you go to a week where there was a lot of distraction. Homecoming week
was.
Always.
I don't like homecoming.
I know. Homecoming is always, I can't refer to it on the air here because we're going to keep it clean.
Right.
But something that where bad people go.
Yes, it is.
And that's what they called that week in Kentucky. And, it would take – we had an hour when I was in Logan County, an hour homecoming session. They filled up every single spot down there. And I was like, it's a great thing, and I know that it is important, and we had so much building up to it. But even the pregame and everything was kind of – and I wonder how much energy and stuff you kind of expend before then. Because we had a pretty chill day today. I know that practice, I heard, was very good.
They had good practice all week.
Had a good meal yesterday. I saw that.
Yeah, good meal. My wife made a lasagna, and I didn't get any of it. I was kind of upset.
Well, Coach Lowry tells me he never gets it because
he probably does.
He has to go over and coach the youth league. And I said, man, I'm going to have to pack you a sandwich or something there, Coach.
But, yeah, I think the kids, I think they'll respond. I think they'll come out here tonight ready to play. And
it's going to be a dogfight to win.
It'll be a dogfight to win.
I looked up Bubba a couple years ago when Coach Bousman was able to become the all-time leading winning coach here. It was on a 4th down, and they lobbed one towards the end zone and had to be knocked down for us to win. Of course, the regional battle here, a 20-19 win for the Senators, which was a classic. So the Commodores definitely enjoyed putting it to us last year, and they had a very good team. They got a very good team this year. Who stands out for you for the Commodores this year?
Well, I like their quarterback. The Hubert kid is really good. I think he's a student of the game. He can almost, I think, coach the team. I like what he does really well. I also like, their guys in the backfield, the fullback 21, Jimmy Sprinkle, a good running back. The tailback, Sawyer Guillaume is
Gilliam.
I'm not sorry. I was struggling with that earlier. But he's a good player as well. They've got a host of players, and they're kind of like our team. They don't have a big standout guy, but they've got a bunch of guys that can play, and I think you'll see that out of them here tonight. They've got a lot of seniors in their lineup that can play, so they're going to come out. They're going to give you everything they got, and like we talked about, they're well coached, and you're going to have to play your best game here tonight to come out with a win, and hopefully that's what we'll see from our team.
I just want to know how, I've always said this is the game where Coach Mark Gibson has to win because he's got to go to Thanksgiving dinner against Brother, especially this year because they're 2A.
Right.
So this is the Thanksgiving. I said, who wins? Do you guys get the first one, in line for the turkey, or how does that go? So there's some bragging rights there. So because he's got not only Mark, but I forgot that Will and Bo Gibson are also over there. So.
And you look at, I was looking at, we were talking about stats earlier, but I was looking today, and the one thing that stands out for me for Perry, that they lead the conference in points scored. They 240 points to this point on the year to 134 given up. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with some more comments as we take a pause here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Field as we continue with our pregame. National Anthem's been played here. Also, you heard it here on the live stream and WWSR. So we're about 6-7 minutes away from the start of this ball game. But back to what we were talking about, Perry's put up a lot of points. Of course, they played one more game than we have. So when you look at that, they've had a little bit more opportunity. But I think their defense is vulnerable a little bit in some spots, and I think they've given up a few more points. They also, we're talking about the PLAC crown. They've got 3 conference games left starting tonight. Then next week they play at Springs Valley, and then they turn around and play Mitchell to end the season. So those are all 3 conference games for them to end the year. And, who knows, if somebody could be a spoiler in that situation.
But I think you can flip a coin in the PLAC right now.
Yeah, you could.
And
it's pretty even across the board, especially the top 4 teams in Perry, ourselves, Paoli, and Valley. You can't count Valley out. Valley's got a good team.
And that's a team I hope we don't see, honestly, in sectional play, because they are a very dangerous team when things are going well. The Lions last week learned that all too well, and as they tuck one from them there. It is a week that, as the Senators are going to have to, refocus here. But I really think that there's something magical about Art Sanders Field. And when you play here, they get a little more intense. They get a little more ready as they're going to be running out of the tunnel here in a second. Senators going to be ready for the Commodores.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I think they'll learn a lot from that loss 2 weeks ago. Let's just hope that, we find our game shape early, because being off for a week, that's the part that always worries you.
But you also have another week to prepare, though.
But you do have a week to prepare.
That's what coaching wise, it's something that's crazy. You usually get, if you think about it, you get to enjoy Friday night, and Saturday morning you're picking up and trying to get it ready.
Right.
I think with this group, especially of veteran coaches, you give them that Bill Belichick extra week before the Super Bowl, there could be some big things happen.
Well, there could be, and I know I think they have changed up a couple things, on both sides of the ball. So we'll see how that goes here tonight, against a very good opponent in Perry Central. And like we said, you're going to have to play your best ball here to get out with a win. But
what a win it would be.
We're not capable. We are definitely capable. And I'm just hoping that maybe Perry thinks we're not, after looking at that score 2 weeks ago. So we'll see what happens as Perry returns to the field now, as they come out with their Perry Central flag here and return to their sideline, as the Senators still yet to come out of the locker room and head back to the field. But Perry looks fired up. They look ready to play. We're going to have to match that intensity and come out here and be ready to go, because we know the Commodores will be. Just another great evening for football. We have had the greatest weather this year that I can remember. And I hope I don't jinx us after we have to travel down to Crawford next week. But
you do. I'm going to be in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be by myself probably next week.
Yeah. If you would like to help Bubba out, please put in your application. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. If you got to fill out the application and pass the background check.
Maybe we can pull somebody out of retirement to help you out there.
I'll find somebody.
This is going to be a big crowd tonight as we look.
They've got a pretty good crowd.
And there's a line
traveling that far.
There is a line out the door with 3 minutes to go there on.
Yeah, still trying to get in, and our stands are full over here. So
it's cheer night. My little girl's down there, so there's all kinds of we got that. We'll have probably youth night on the 14th, and then
against Salem.
It'll be a busy crowd.
Yeah, it's a busy time of year. A lot of things going on around. So enjoy it while you can, and that's what I told the kids this week. The ones that I talked to, I said, look, you got to enjoy just going out there and playing.
You only get so many Friday nights.
You only get so many, and, relish every one of them, because it'll be something you'll look back on it now. You might think, hey, I can't wait for it to be over, or, whatever. But when you look back after you're out, you think, man, I wish I would have just done a little bit something different, maybe tried a little bit harder, worked a little bit harder. But here comes the Senators now as they'll return to the field, as they come out and huddle up there in the tunnel and get ready to head back out here onto Art Sanders Field. So just thanks to all our sponsors here tonight. And we mentioned our Eddie Gilstrap Motors keys to the game one more time. Once again, and every week, I think this is a key to the game. It'll be turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Got to take care of the football. You can't turn it over against good teams, and Perry's definitely one for us here tonight. We've got to take care of it better than we did 2 weeks ago. The other thing is, who wins the turnover battle? You can fumble the football. If you get it back, that's one thing. But if you turn it to them, then that's another. So got to take care of things here, and whoever wins that battle may, very well win the game. And I think the key for the Senators, probably the most important thing, is to get a good start. Being off for 2 weeks, we gotta come out here and get going early, and hopefully get some points on the board quickly, and kind of set the tone for the game. And I think when we do that, we play really well, and we saw that against Valley. So hopefully that'll be the case tonight as the Senators come back out and ready to go here to get this thing underway. I'm not sure they've had the coin toss yet.
So you know what? Speaking of Eddie Gilstrap, we're going to go to Eddie Gilstrap commercial here on WWSR, your official home for West Washington Athletic.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
All right, back here live as the coin toss takes place there at center field, and we'll center field, I call
Center
it,
field.
at the 50-yard line, the center of the field on that Senator.
I told you in Russell County, Kentucky, I played there a game, and the outfield of the baseball field is where the football field
part
is.
of the football field. Yeah. I've seen that years ago. You've seen a lot of that. So the officials will let us know how this is going to get underway. Looks like Perry will receive to start the game, so the Senator defense will come out here first and see what they can do against this Perry Central potent offense, as the Commodores will receive to get this game underway, as the seniors captains out there are ready to go.
Hampton Johnson, Struther, and I believe that's Ball
Ball,
there. Yep.
yeah, he was out there.
He got a haircut on me, so he looks a
Did
little
he?
different. Yeah, it's not flowing out of the back
Cut some
anymore.
of that mop off.
Yeah.
So the Senators will come out and kick things off here to Perry Central to get this underway. Number one, Mason Cox will come out, also a senior that just playing his first football for a while as he come out late, but glad to have him the last couple games. And Perry Central will drop a couple guys back there deep. Number one, Cole Yeager will be back there for the Commodores.
That'll be number 87, Adam Galfinet.
Yep, Galfinet back there as well to receive this kick. So we'll see what Mason can do with it here, as the Senator defense will have to come out here and get things started early for the Senators, as he'll kick off here to get this game underway, and we're off and running here. Kick is a line drive one. It's down the center of the field. It's going to bounce and be picked up at about the 15 there by Yeager. He breaks the tackle, gets the outside, and Cox actually the first guy there to hit him right at about the 38-yard line. So a pretty good return there by Yeager as he brings it out to the 39, where they'll spot it, and it'll be 1st and 10 Perry Central.
Those gunners not able to get down the field real quick, and Mason Cox there not playing back as a safety, but instead kind of right there breaks down and stops him long enough that a whole slew of Senators are able to take him down.
So 1st and 10 for the Commodores as they'll break the huddle and come to the line, led up there by number 15, the quarterback, Chase Hubert. Eye in the backfield. He'll take the snap, turn, pitch it back there to the halfback, and he'll bring it across. That's 24, Gilliam, as he brings it out to about the 46-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play.
Bubba, he's going to get that, put his hand on the back of the guy in front of him, and just kind of read where he wants to go, and that's what he did there and got a pretty good gain for the Commodores.
Yeah, he did. We're going to have to recognize that a lot quicker, and that was actually a pitch. It wasn't a handoff, as Hubert just took it and pitched it back there to Gilliam. So Hubert will go under center again, eye in the backfield, sets a man in motion here to this side. He'll turn, hand it off, this time to Gilliam again. He'll cross the 50 and come down at about the Senator 48. So a first down as he picks up about 6 more yards on that carry and move into Senator territory. So 1st and 10 Commodores.
So far it's been exactly what Perry Central was hoping for when it comes to the start of this game. They're going to be trying to set that tone pretty quick. But, the Senators have also done that this year, but it's about making that stop.
They'll break out this time. Gilliam, the only setback. They go to a wing formation as Hubert goes under center, sets a man in motion, hands it off to the far side. Number 87, the ball carrier, and a good tackle in the open field as we push him out of bounds. 87
Galfinet.
is Galfinet, and he gets pushed out there at about the 45. gain of 3 on the carry, so it'll be a 2nd down and 7 now for the Commodores.
And, you know, right here's a key down, Bubba, because if you can somehow even hold them to make that a very long 3rd down.
Yeah, got to get a good stop here, that's for sure.
They're going to go, it looks like twins to the left over here.
Twins left, and they'll go out back to the eye this time as Hubert will go under center to take the snap. He will, turns, hands it off again this time. Gilliam again. And he brings it up close to a 1st down at about the 40. Looks like he's going to be a couple yards short. So a gain of about 4 on that carry.
You know, that right guard was able to get J.G. Cruz, Bubba, and just make him extend and have to go a little wider than he wanted to, so he had to swim under that defender to get there. And by that time he swam through, it was already past him.
3rd and 2, big 3rd down here. You need to get a stop because they're in Senator territory at the 40-yard line. They'll line up. Now they'll shift out 2 guys here to the near side. Hubert goes under center, takes the snap, turns, pitches it back there. 32, I believe the ball carrier that time, Caleb Hubert. And he'll get a 1st down as he takes it down to the 35-yard line.
Actually, Lucas Mitchell there, the running back, number 33.
33, the ball carrier. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to pick up that green from behind anyway. So
well, especially they haven't got any grass stains yet on there, Bubba. You know, that's
gain of 6 on the carry, so their 2nd 1st down of the night as they keep this drive going at the Senator 35. 9:46 to go here in the 1st quarter, no score. Hubert will go under center again, eye in the backfield as he'll take the snap, turn, pitches it back there once again.
That's Mitchell again.
Mitchell will carry it as he brings it out across the 35 down to about the 31 where they'll spot it. Another gain of 4 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 here with 9:24 left in the 1st quarter. Perry Central driving deep into Senator territory.
Got to get a stop here, something big to happen for the Senators. They got to slow this down a little bit. You know, giving them 4 or 5 yards of carry is not going to get it done. They'll shift out defensively and go back to a wing formation for Perry as Hubert will set a man in motion, fakes it. They hand it back to the tailback, and he gets a 1st down and more. 21 Sprinkle, the ball carrier that time.
You know, Bubba, you brought up that they'll go with anybody and everybody, similar to what the Senators do, and that's what we've seen. That is now the 4th different running back for the Commodores to get a carry, and this is just the 1st drive here.
Biggest gain of the night, about an 8-yard pickup down to the 30-yard line. So actually the 20-yard line. I'm sorry about that. So they'll set up there, 1st and 10, as they keep their drive going here with 8:41 to go in the 1st quarter. Hubert back to the I formation, takes a snap, turns, fakes the handoff, going to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man wide open in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Perry, as they hit number 8 down there, Cohen Edwards. So Hubert throwing that pass 20 yards for the score.
Perfect pass there, and I apologize. It went right out of frame. Right, he was in the dead spot right there. So we'll see number 11 come on there, Jared Wagner, to kick the extra point.
So Perry strikes first here in the 1st quarter with 8:31.
And I don't know if that was blown coverage or what, Bubba. I apologize.
We didn't have anybody back there at all. He was wide open. I could have caught that one, and that's how open he was. Yeah. Kick will come here. It's up. It's a high one, and it's going to carry it. So they get the extra point on the PAT, and it's 8:31 to go here in the 1st quarter. It's Perry Central 7, Senators nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
Here at American Family Insurance, located in Bedford, Indiana, we help our customers all over the state of Indiana by having customizable insurance policies to fit their needs. Whether it is insurance for your car, home, or business, we've got you covered. With licenses in Ohio and Florida as well, we can insure your vacation or rental home. You can also sign up for our discount driving program called Know Your Drive and save up to 10% with the potential to save up to 20% off auto insurance premiums. And let's not forget about your life, as life insurance is the most important policy we offer. Contact Michael Long at mlong@amfam.com or call 812-578-3072. Again, that's 812-578-3072. Michael Long Agency with American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
Well, Well, we missed the kickoff there, Bubba, but we had an offsides by the Commodores. So that's
the guy on the far side, the gunner on the far side, left way early. He crossed the line about 2 yards before he ever kicked it. So they're going to back it up a little bit and try to kick it again. That's a little bit of a break for us.
Perry Central is an hour behind us, so maybe he was just trying to get
trying
ahead.
to get back to the bus, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Number 77, or is that 70? No,
That
they
would be
don't
number
have a 77.
67 there.
67 maybe? They don't have a 67 either.
74, I'm going to say that's probably Caleb Howe there.
Another kick deep. It's going to be fielded back
right
there
there to
by
Hudson. Hudson can
Crest.
break this if he gets
Hudson takes a seam up the middle, takes it out past the 40 to about the 43. So a pretty good return there by Hudson, and that's where the Senators will start their first offensive possession at their own 43-yard line. So first down and 10 at the 43 for West Washington as they'll break the huddle and come to the line here as they shift some guys in there and get ready to go. Kenton Chase will lead the offense back out there, and I think this is one of the keys we talked about. You got to get an early start. You got to have an answer here. They went down and scored. We got to do the same here. We can't afford to play from behind against a good team.
Everybody
like
practiced that first drive all week, so now it's your chance to do what you want to do.
Kenton with the eye in the backfield on first down, sets a man in motion, turns, fakes a handoff. He wants to throw on first down. He's got Titan Williams. He got tripped
He
right
got
there.
tripped, and there is no
Gosh,
flag.
there's got to be a
There
flag.
is no flag.
He got tripped.
He went for the home run ball there,
And he had Titan. That was the thing. Titan had beat his guy
yes.
deep, and no flag on that. I mean, he totally tripped him.
So unfortunately for the Senators, that's just.
I don't know how that guy couldn't have seen that.
Yeah,
the back
that was blatantly gotten taken down. So, man, sucks for Williams. He was right there on that play.
So we come out for the home run ball right off the bat. Second down and 10 now. Kenton under center takes it, I formation. He fakes the keep and hands it off right in the middle as it goes there to Johnston, I believe, number 11, the ball carry.
And he got a couple yards there. I can't believe it.
Couple hard yards as he took it up to the 45-yard line. So just a 2-yard pickup there by Wyatt. And it'll be third down and a long 8 here for the Senators. So, yeah, I still can't believe that the judge on that side or the back judge didn't see that trip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
so
not
now,
very good officiating.
Now they're in a third down and long, and they're going to have to really capitalize. You don't want to give the ball right back to Perry Central here.
In the backfield, Kenton will take the snap, wants to run the option. He'll keep it himself, cuts it back up off tackle, and going to be well short as he takes it up to the 48-yard line where he gets hit and goes down. A gain of about, we'll give him 5 there. So no, we'll give him 4 because it's going to be fourth down and 4 now for the Senators.
Looks like the Senators might be going for it here, Bubba, because they are.
Well, you might as well.
Might as well.
You got to get something going, and this would be a big shot in the arm here on fourth down. But if you don't convert, then you give them the ball back with good field position here. So fourth down and 4. Kenton will go under center, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, tries to go wide. He's going to get tracked down and go down for a loss as he loses about 2 yards on the carry. And that'll be a turnover on downs. So
Ken never had any daylight as he cut over to the left side.
That gamble did not work for the Senators, and now you give Perry the ball back
with really good
great field position at the Senator 48-yard line.
It's one of those high-risk, high-reward kind of plays that you hope that you don't have to make too many of them like that calls. You hope that you're not putting yourself in a fourth and long there. Hopefully you're on the right side of the sticks there as Perry Central's going to be coming out here. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do take another shot, but I'm willing to bet they're going to try to pound up the middle here.
Hubert will go under center, eye in the backfield. He'll fake the handoff, rolls out, wants to throw, got some pressure coming from Hampton. He gets it away, and it's incomplete as it falls over the receiver's head. Number 21, Jimmy Sprinkle, out of the backfield, the intended receiver.
So did he just not get a good air under that? I was sitting there. I'm working the camera tonight, folks, too. So was it tipped, or did he just not get it?
No, he just kind of threw it over him. He had 2 guys, and one guy was deep, but Sprinkle was right there, and he threw it about 3 or 4 yards over his head. So incomplete pass there by the Commodores. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Senator 47. Hubert with the wing formation. Now he goes out of the shotgun, hands it off, and they'll run it to the Senator sideline.
Goffinette with a good run all the way to the 39.
Yeah, Goffinette takes it all the way down to about the 40. They mark him there, actually at the 39, you're right, as he picks up about 7 or 8 yards on that carry. So Goffinette with an 8-yard pickup on that run. It'll be 3rd and 2 now for Perry Central at the Senator 39-yard line. 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Our score, Perry 7, West Washington nothing, as the Senators went for it on their first drive on 4th down, couldn't convert. Give the ball back here to Perry Central in good field position. Hubert will go back under center, wing formation. Goffinette goes in motion. They turn, counter back. Right up the middle there is 21.
That's Sprinkle.
Sprinkle, the ball carrier that time, and he picks up a good gain down to about the 25-yard line. So he picks up 14 yards on the carry. So number 21 with the 14-yard pickup. And Perry Central back in business as they're knocking on the door again here with 5:45 to go in this first quarter. And like I said, we can't get down too much here. We need a big stop, turnover, something to happen here, as Perry naturally they're good on offense.
Perry Central's offense is like Jimmy John's, freaky fast.
Yeah. So they'll shift a couple guys here to the near side. Hubert under center, takes a snap, pitches straight back there as the ball carrier once again, I believe this time 33, Lucas Mitchell. And a little better job by the Senator defense. They give him about 3
Mitchell's
yards.
the ground and pound kind of guy they want to go with a lot of times. They want to give him on those. And then Sprinkle kind of is always that lateral kind of guy.
Yeah, so 33 with a 3-yard pickup.
So what I mean by that is if you see him in the backfield in your Senators, you got to realize he's going to be north and south, and he's going to be running through the 2 and the 4 holes.
You know, they take a little bit of a chance on that pitch. You
Yeah.
know, I'm hoping for the Senators' sake one of those will go kind of
Wonky.
weirdly bonky, yeah, and they lose it. But they haven't done it so far. This time I in the backfield as Hubert goes under center, turns, hands it off. Mitchell again. He gets hit by J.G. Cruz. Great tackle there by J.G. as he comes up and hits him for maybe a yard.
Yeah, he's going to get some forward progress, about a yard, brings it up. That's going to be about a 3rd and 6 on about the 21-yard line with 4:26 left. Senators down 7-0. Big play here, Bubba.
Yep, big J.G. Cruz with a great tackle there. Probably the best we've seen so far. That was their only really running play that they didn't get much out of, and J.G. done a good job on that.
Watch some heat coming from the outside here with Ethan Roberts. If he can
High
get
in the
there.
backfield, they'll take it. He's going to throw. He slings it out in the flat.
That's down. That was never there.
I think he made the
Oh,
catch.
my
They're going
goodness.
to call it good. Number 32 on the grab out there. That's Caleb Hubert. So Hubert to Hubert.
Gives him a 4th and short there. That's huge. So that's incomplete. That puts them. Now they're going to try to ground and pound here.
So he picks up, they're about 3 yards. So it's going to be 4th and a long 2 now.
They're going. They're not gonna step
No,
away.
not down there. They're inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. So, they're probably going to go to Mitchell here or possibly
Well, Sprinkle and Mitchell are in the
21, yeah.
they've got almost an offset eye back. Oh, yep.
Yep, they're going to go with a power formation in the backfield. They'll take it, pitch it back there. It goes to Sprinkle
He's
again.
got
He
it.
goes down. I don't know
Oh,
if
we
he
got a late flag. Late flag.
come in.
Late flag. Let's see what it is.
I think that's on them.
I think I hate to say it, but I think it's a face mask on us, Bubba, just from the way the person came down. And so I think that's what it is. If
Is
you
it
look,
against us?
if you look and
Yep.
somebody brought him down, they're going to get us for a face mask.
Face mask.
And that is the absolute worst play
Oh,
you
yeah.
have right there.
Because we had him stopped. I don't think he would have got the first down. But half the distance to the goal. So that's going to move the ball down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal. So that penalty really big.
Centers are definitely going to have to find something here. There's going to have to be a turnover for them to stop this.
So inside, 1st and goal. Hubert takes a snap, hands it off. 21 Sprinkle, the ball carrier, and he gets hit and stood up right away. The defense come to play on that one.
65 there. 66 is either 65 or 66. I'm going to say 64. Landon Atwood got stood up. I don't know what position he was playing, but then both the Senator defenders came right on the outside of him and blew that play up.
Yeah, no gain on the play there as 21 Sprinkle was the ball carrier. So Second down and goal from the 8-yard line. They'll
Right.
break the huddle, come to the line. Hubert with an eye in the backfield this time. He'll set 2 guys wide here to the near side. Snap will come. He'll pitch it back. It goes once again 33, and he takes it in
That's
for the
Mitchell.
score. Mitchell.
He goes in from 8 yards out, and that'll give the Commodores a 13-0 lead right now. Senators are going to be down 13-0 with 2:30 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, so that's just a shame. I mean, we were making some stops defensively, I thought, but that face mask penalty was the big thing there, and it's like we talked about in our pregame. Those kind of, flags and turnovers are going to be huge here, and that one really cost us. So we had them stopped on 4th down. They'll try to kick it again. Number 11 will come in. Wagner, he'll kick it up, and it's good once again as he puts it through. So 14-0, 2:30 to go here in the first quarter of play, and Perry taking an early lead. We'll take a break. Come back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR, and West Washington live stream.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
All right, back here live, Perry Central to kick off again. This kind of a short kick going to be fielded down there at about the 40-yard line by
White
Johnston, and he brings it out to the 43. So pretty good, a short kick, but a decent return by Johnston. So that's where the Senators will start once again at their own 43.
There was something the Senators saw on tape there, because they were definitely ready for that, because it was a little slop kick right there.
Yeah, kind of a little sloppy kick. I mean, we've only ran 4 offensive plays to this point because we didn't get it on 4th down. So we got to get our offense going here again.
Well, you hope you get a drive and you get a score, you can get a stop and then get a score, and then you get the ball back to start the second half.
1st and 10 for the Senators. Kenton will go under center to take the snap eye in the backfield. He'll take it, hand it off Johnston. Just a straight dive up the middle. He'll take it to the 45. So a couple yard pickup on that one. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 as Wyatt got a couple hard yards there. And the Senators still looking for some big plays here. I wouldn't mind to see them take another shot like they did to Titan there earlier.
Yeah, but in order to do that, you got to establish a run game.
You got to get yourself in that position.
Yeah,
I think
to where get some guys that are going downhill, not thinking that they got to go moving.
Titan will come here to the near side and set up in the I formation. They'll take a turn, hand it off. Ethan Roberts, his first carry of the night, and he dives forward for a couple hard yards out to the 47-yard line.
It looked like our whole right side of our line there, Bubba, just kind of like spun out as they were trying to take off there.
Yeah.
Could not
I don't know whether the field dew might be a little wet or what, but it did. It was kind of slow progression. So it'll be a 3rd down and 6 now.
Thankfully, on a play like that, the ball was going the other way.
Yeah.
So
big 3rd down here, so you got to break out and come out. We'll set 2 receivers here.
We've not crossed over into the 50.
No, we haven't got it on their side yet. Kenton under center, eye in the backfield. He'll take the snap, rolls back, wants to throw. Got time, he throws it, and he throws it just a little wide to the outside, misses the intended receiver there. So he was trying to get it out there to Grayson McCoy, and it goes incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th down and 6, and I think we'll punt this one away.
So the Senators are going to be doing that, and as they get their gunners in place and hope to maybe somebody help them to make a mistake to where they can get the ball back here. And they're missing some guys on the line there.
So we'll have to punt here on 4th down from our own 47.
About 9 seconds left on the play clock here.
Snap will come back, and we'll punt it away. get off a pretty decent kick. It's going to take a bounce and go back. And we had a guy right there to make the
wow.
hit. Two guys there actually.
Hudson
is
Kress
and Johnston, both there to make the hit. And they bring him down right there at the 14-yard line. So a good coverage on that punt.
Great bounce there.
Yeah, good bounce for us. So they'll start at their own 14-yard line here with 53 seconds.
And that's going to be Perry's worst starting spot all night. So, you know, if you put them back there on their heels, what are they going to do? You know, hopefully you can drive them back and make, you know, they're a very disciplined football team. They're not going to make a lot of mistakes.
No, and they haven't had any real big long runs, but they've had a bunch of strings of plays together. So Hubert goes under center, takes it, hands it off. Goffinette again to the outside, and he's going to pick up good yardage as he'll bring it all the way out to about the 25-yard line. So he's going to pick up about 11 yards on that carry.
And Bubba, he's a freight train. You cannot let him get his wheels a rolling, because as soon as he goes, he's going to cut up field. He's going to get some yards. 34 seconds left here. This might be the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah, it could be. They may have time to get one off, so they move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, Perry Central at their own 25-yard line.
All kinds
Hubert
of shifting going on.
goes under center, eye in the backfield. Snap will come. He'll turn, hand it off, fullback right up the middle. Again, that's Sprinkle. And he'll bring it out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line, a gain of about 6. So 2nd down and 4 now as Sprinkle picks up 6 on the first down carry.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here. Perry Central leading 14-0 over West Washington. You're listening to the official home of WWSR, West Washington Sports, WWSR.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
So on
Expertise,
2nd down and 4, we
resources,
start the
commitment. At Sullivan
second quarter
Financial,
here,
we offer a
21
team
Sprinkle
approach to financial planning,
on the
offering
carry.
you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are 812-2670.
All right.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 20.
There we go. 3rd down now as Hubert will roll out. He wants to throw it. He's got a guy open down there. Makes a sliding grab, it looks like, right at the chain. So he picked up enough for the 1st down. And they get a 1st down out of it. So after a good stop there on 2nd down, we let him throw the football, and he makes us pay for it.
Yeah, I apologize. We were sitting there coming back from commercial, and we had some commercials. Our great sponsors just wanted us to keep playing them, Bubba.
Yeah, I guess so. So
Nothing wrong with that.
nothing wrong with that. 21. So they pick up 9 on the 2nd down play.
That's going to be a pitch right there.
They'll
I
run
believe that's
it
Mitchell again.
Yeah, it's Mitchell again. He breaks loose and gets close to a first down again as he takes it up. Well, they're going to mark him at about the 46-yard line. So it'll be about a 8 or 9 yard pickup. It looks like a gain of 9.
From the look of, when you're looking there, what was funny, Bubba, is the look of the body language of Perry Central. They were thinking it was almost like a penalty was called or something. They were all disgusted with that. He did not get the first down. It's going to be 10:31 left here. The Senators have to stop them from getting over midfield here.
Yeah, 2nd down and 1 now as Hubert will go back to the I formation. Snap will come. He'll turn, hand it off. It goes back there to 33. Once again, the ball carrier Mitchell.
He's going to bring him across midfield there to about the
Right at the 50.
Right at the 50, right there on the Star of Center Sam's hat.
So first down for the Commodores here as 33 picks up about 3 yards. Good enough for that first down, 1st and 10 at the midfield marker. So Senators still looking for a stop here. Perry Central's had the ball twice. They got 2 touchdowns out of it, and we've got to find an answer. So they'll come back out, break the huddle. New set of downs here, 1st and 10. Hubert under center. He'll take the snap on first down, pitch it back. It goes to Mitchell again. He just breaks right up the middle. And a shoestring tackle by Johnston, but another 10, 11-yard pickup that time.
And that was the first time any of the Perry Central running backs had really seemed like they were shot out of a cannon. You hope that the Senator defensive line is not getting tired. I know Houchin and Keller and Roberts and JG in there, and as they're going to rotate some guys in there, it looks like Clooney's coming in to play some D-tackle.
All the way down to the 39-yard line of West Washington as Hubert will set him on first down here. He'll take the snap, turns, fakes the handoff, wants to throw. He's got pressure, going to air it down the field. He's got a guy open, catch is made, touchdown. As they just score on a 39-yard touchdown pass.
That's to Caleb Hubert.
As number 8, again, the receiver.
32 Hubert.
Oh, was it 32
Yep,
Hubert? I seen 8 down there too, but great catch, pitch and catch there is Hubert to Hubert.
Is that nepotism?
It might be a 39-yard touchdown strike on that one. So the Commodores, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. This one here in the second quarter with 9:31 to go as they air it out. Another kick is up, and it looks good as he puts it right through the upright. Nope, no good. He missed it wide.
All right, so the first thing that's went wrong all night for the Commodores just happened there. We're going to swing away for another commercial here. We're going to go to Lynx. If you need, the weather's getting really a lot of change. If you need some good clothing, go to Lynx.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
All right, back here is Perry Central to kick off once again as they've scored on 3 possessions, all 3 possessions offensively. As number 70, Nolan Wayer, will kick it back off again. He'll approach it, and a line drive kick going to be squibbed down there and fielded by the Senators. Number 32, Miller, I believe.
Yes, just falls on it there, which is what you do in that situation.
He jumps on it right at the 39-yard line, I believe.
And speaking of jumping on it, the Senators are going to have to jump on this possession.
Got to get something going offensively. That's killing us. I'll mark it at about the 40. So that's where we'll start here at our own 40. 1st and 10 here on our 3rd possession offensively. No points yet for the Senators. We got to have an answer here before the half.
So far, we have just been hopping around and not been able to get anything really going. As we're going to see Titan go wide there.
He'll go wide, and Kenton will go under center, take the snap, wants to throw. He's going to go deep to him. He's got him open again, and it's picked off. Number 1 picks it off there as Cole Yeager picks it off, and he's going to get tackled and go down at the 30-yard line. And he played that one real well, almost got it to Titan, but the ball just a little bit short, and Yeager jumps in front of it. So interception there as Kenton tried to air it out to Williams, and it goes to the Commodores, and just what we didn't need to happen happened. So we'll turn it back over to them here with 9:17. Haven't been able to stop them yet, and that's kind of a, things aren't going real well right now for the Senators, that's for sure.
And the Senators, it keeps going the wrong way here, and that's what they
Our
don't
defense has been on the field the entire half,
yeah.
And we've only ran like nine or 10 offensive plays.
9 to 10 offensive plays.
Hubert will take the snap, handoff, once again goes to 33. This time he goes down pretty quickly as that's Mitchell, the ball carrier.
And you saw Hampton and Cruz coming up and just basically able to set him up and knock him down there. Unfortunately for the Senators, they've got to get through those gaps, and they got to stop. You have to stop a gap. There's not a lot of misdirection or anything in this offense. It's pretty
It's
straightforward.
pretty common offense. It's either the eye or the wing. This time they go to the wing formation. Yep. Hubert will go under center, sets a man in motion. Golfinet again.
Golfinet, he'll
going come to this side, and he'll beat everybody down the sidelines and finally tackled down here. But I believe I've seen a flag, but maybe not.
No, there was no flag.
No flag.
I thought there would be a hold because of the way that he came off the line there, Bubba. And like I said, it's inertia with Golfinet. If you allow an object to get moving, it'll keep moving, and that's what happened there.
Yeah, he picks up that 19 yards on that carry. So another first down for the Commodores, and they continue to move it here in this first half. Still 8:32 to go, and they're up to their own 46-yard line. So once again, Hubert will go under center, wing backfield. He'll roll out, wants to throw. Got time now. He'll throw it in the flat, wide open to Sprinkle. And he's tackled there by Mason Cox, who comes up to make the hit. But
looks like it'll be just
right
enough
at the
for
first down marker.
So
it'll be actually. Didn't know they spot him a little short.
Short there. Let's see if.
So a gain of about 9 on that.
Yeah, so that's going to be just a little nudge there for Perry Central to get another first down. They've been on the right side of the sticks all night.
Yes, they have, in Senator territory now at the West Washington 45. Hubert will come up to the line, eye in the backfield. He'll take the snap here on second down, hands it off. Mitchell again, the ball carrier, and he just brings it straight forward for another first down, a gain of about 7.
And Bubba, I'm seeing these guys carry the ball. They're not securing the ball super
it's
well.
It's like a loaf of bread with Mitchell.
But you have to be able to come up and make the play.
Yeah, somebody's got to try to strip it. But I tell you where they're getting us. They're just blowing us off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Only a few times have we, not been able to, or we've been able to meet that. And that time we just got blew off the line. 1st and 10 at the 37. Hubert takes a snap, turns, runs into Mitchell, hands it off, and he breaks it. He gets to the outside, and a shoestring tackle there by McCoy, close to another first down. So I believe he did get an 11-yard pickup that time. So Mitchell racking up the yards as he picks up another 11 and moves the sticks down to the Senator 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Perry Central with 7:15 to go here in the half. Got to get a stop here. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts, but we haven't had an answer for them. They've been able to come up with something every time. Eye in the backfield, Hubert will go under center. Snap will come, he drops back, hands it off, Sprinkle the ball carrier, and he takes it off the left-hand side, just off tackle, picks up about 7.
Bubba, we're seeing a tired defensive line up there, and that's because, when you're on the field this much, it's happening. You saw that with the Colts back in their glory days there with Manning, and they would score so quick. We haven't scored that quick. We've just not been on the field.
Yeah, our defense has got to be tired at this point. They've just been on the field all night long.
Yeah.
2nd down and a long 3 now for the Commodores. Eye in the backfield this time as Hubert will go under center to take the snap. He will. Hands it off, Sprinkle again, and he'll take it right up the middle there. Goes down. I don't think he got quite enough, but he's close inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
So 6:07 left there, and it is definitely all Perry Central tonight, 20-0 so far. Knocking on another score here as they're in the red zone.
We need something confidence-wise to happen. Fumble, interception, something. Hubert will go back under center, eye in the backfield on 3rd and short at the Senator 18. He'll hand it off. Mitchell again just falls forward, and he got enough as he takes it down to about the 15-yard line.
And he's falling right behind those, strong Perry Central linemen that are just giving him. You give somebody 3 or 4 yards, Bubba, and you got a good back. They're gonna get a couple.
Yeah, and he's a big guy, and when he falls forward, he gains 2 or 3 yards. So he squirted right through there, good enough for a first down at the Senator 15-yard line. Hubert, eye in the backfield, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs it this time, and a pretty good tackle out there as he tries to go off tackle. Has a couple Senators there to make the hit. Number 52, Alex Houchin in there, about a 3-yard pickup there by the quarterback.
And the Senators haven't really gotten to him all night, and that's something that you think of when he does drop back. We've got to make
we
plays.
haven't had any penetration into the backfield by anyone at this point. So 2nd down and 7 now. 2 receivers to the far side. Eye in the backfield. Snap will come. He'll turn. Counter back the other way. It goes back to Mitchell again. And he takes it down close to the touchdown. Are they going to say he scored?
He is going to be right
He's
there.
He's going to be really close, but down. Oh, they say his knee went down at about the 4-yard line.
So he'll be 4 yards out there with 4:37 left here in the first half. Senators down 20-0 to Perry Central. You're listening to WWSR.
So another first down, and Perry Central knocking on the door again here as his knee went down right at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 4:24 to go here in the first half, and Perry trying to tack on 6 more. They'll line up there, eye in the backfield. Snap will come here. They'll turn, hand it off. Second man through, Sprinkle, and he's going to take it in.
And that's going to be a big score there. Bring 26-0 here with 4:05 left in the first half.
So the Senators just getting manhandled here once again, and just this is where when your offense can't move the ball, this is when you struggle. And this time Sprinkle makes them pay on the 4-yard pickup. Another great drive by the Commodores. And, I just contribute a lot of that to our offense not being able to move the football. You got your defense has been on the field pretty much all night long.
Yeah, if your defense is on the field more than your offense, there's a problem with that. And that's what we've seen tonight. And the Senators are going to have to
I guess they did say that he scored and then Sprinkle ran in the extra point.
Yeah.
But they never did signal touchdown on the run by Lucas Mitchell there, but he did score on that carry. I thought that they called him down, but I never did see the official raise his hands. So they'll kick off again. They get the 2-point conversion run, and it's 28-0 here with 4:05 to go in this first half. It's a line drive kick going to be fielded up there by Grayson McCoy. He'll bring it out, got a seam, got it out to the 45, so a pretty good return by McCoy. As that's the best position we've had all night long to start a drive, as we haven't been on their side of the 50 most of the night, as we've only ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays offensively. So 1st and 10 Senators, just looking for something good to happen here.
Trying to find something to.
Got to find some offense. Kenton will go under center, eye in the backfield. As he'll take the snap on first down, he'll take it, turn, hand it off Ethan Roberts, and he squirts through out to the 50 as he takes it out to midfield marker. So a gain of 5 by Ethan, his biggest carry of the night.
And there's a sense of urgency from the Senators. They're hustling out there. They know they can get a score. If you get a score,
that changes things a little bit. You're down 4 scores, but you need some kind of positive momentum, and we definitely don't want to put our defense back out there again as they're still trying to catch their breath. Kenton will go under center, eye in the backfield. Roberts will get the carry, and he'll dive forward again and got the first down to the Commodore 45-yard line, our first down of the night.
And so with 3:19 left, Bubba, in the second quarter, we have finally entered.
Yeah, and finally got a first down.
Yeah.
That's the first down of the night for us.
All right.
And that comes with 3:11 to go here in the second quarter.
Bubba, I don't want to be a part of the team that waits to get down 28-0 to get it.
I know.
It's like get it rolling right now, guys.
High in the backfield, 2 receivers to the wide side. Roberts, they fake it, and Kenton keeps it.
And he
runs into a wall of Commodores.
Yeah.
And finally goes down after a loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was.
So they'll spot him down at about the 47. So Kenton loses 2 on first down.
Now, see, I wish that we had some kind of play where he could option like that, then stop and throw. I know that's a lot. Like, he moves a little bit and then draws up those guys and then stops and, like, hits a little quick pop pass or something.
Well, they got some penetration on that one. He wouldn't have had time to do much of anything because there was somebody on him about the time he took the snap. We got to do a better job up front. That's where we're getting killed.
That's where the battle lines have been drawn.
Snap will come. He wants to throw. He's got pressure. He's going to have to roll out. He'll set up and throw it. He's got a guy open, and, picked off. It gets tipped and picked as Yeager gets his second interception of the night as that ball got tipped by a Commodore, and Yeager picks it off at the 25-yard line. Oh, my. The wheels have just fell off the train again here at Art Sanders Field.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours, Bubba, and it's like a hurricane Commodore right now.
Second interception of the night by number 1, Cole Yeager, so he's having quite the night on defense.
Yeah. And that's been the Achilles heel tonight for the Senators. Just nothing going right on anything offensively. And then you got a tired defense here, as I've seen a lot of guys have switched. They've rotated some guys in here.
Hubert under center. He'll pitch it to the backfield, and they'll hand it off once again there, 33, the ball carrier, Lucas Mitchell. And he'll dive forward, pick up another 4 or 5 yards, actually about 6 as he takes it out to the 33-yard line.
1:47 left in the first half here. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Salem Card Show scoreboard, and we'll also have a Commissioner's Corner.
So Hubert will break the huddle here with 1:34 to go, and you just can't give him any points at all here because you're already in a hole. Hubert will look to throw. Got pressure coming now, gets it away at the last second, hits his man short in the flat. Good for a first down all the way up at the Senator 47-yard line.
He's been checking down to Sprinkle really well all night as they're going to take a timeout.
So a 14-yard pickup there as Hubert gets it out to Sprinkle.
And we're going to step aside for a quick commercial break from Eddie Gilstrap.
At Eddie Gilstrap, our customers are family. Rated in the top 6% nationwide in Ford dealers, we pride ourselves on our no-pressure environment, honesty, and integrity. Come see us today and discover why we're different. Eddie Gilstrap Motors.
Welcome back to Art Sanders Field. West Washington down 28-0 here with 1:21 left in the first half. Alongside Mark Bubba Abbott, my name is Brad Mills. And not going the way that we wanted it to at all tonight, Bubba.
No, not at all. And I hate to be I don't like to be negative.
It's all good.
But here it is in a nutshell. They're whipping our butt up front.
Yeah.
And
Bubba, I think it's something you never hear about is how good an offensive line or defensive line can really do.
And that's make a big difference.
You go back to the 2 regional teams here at West Washington. Yes, we had several awesome weapons. We had an unbelievable quarterback. You know why he was able to be unbelievable? He had a great offensive line in front of him.
Yep. Well, and we've got 2 turnovers on 2 interceptions, plus actually the turnover on downs, which is really like a turnover.
And we talked about that was our number 1 thing at the beginning of the.
I wish we would have punted the ball away there on that first possession, but we didn't. They'll go back to work, 1st and 10.
Goffinette's going to get it around the corner.
Goffinette goes towards the Perry Central sideline, runs out of bounds at about the Senator 49. Well, they're going to call it right at the 50. So he'll pick up about 3 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he was definitely that's probably his worst carry of the night there. And he gets going.
We're just not getting, but he got out of bounds, stops the clock with 1:15. So 2nd down and 7 now at the midfield marker, and our defense is just trying to get some oxygen. They're wore out. They've been out there all night long as our offense has only ran about 14 plays.
Look for Chase Hubert to hit somebody, maybe, I think, check down to somebody kind of short there.
Shotgun formation. He'll take the snap, hand it off, and
Cohen
we got a
Edwards.
guy through to him, but he breaks out of it. And he breaks another tackle and finally goes down
That's Cohen Edwards
as
there.
we come up to make the hit on him. So Edwards, that time, number
8.
8 with the carry.
Change of speed back, had fresh legs. Bubba hadn't been in all night, and we do have a timeout there by Perry Central.
Yeah, down in Senator territory now at the Senator 38-yard line.
So Senators are going to have to make some moves here as we're going to step aside for a quick commercial break.
Here live at Sanders Field. Senators down 28-0 to Perry Central. And Perry trying to put some more on here. They have the ball down at the Senator 38-yard line, 1st and 10, as they call their second time out here with 1:07 to go in the first half. They're going to spread it out now as they put 2 receivers wide to the far side, 1 to the near here. Shotgun, they'll take the snap. Hubert will drop back, wants to throw. He's got pressure now, gets it away, and it's tipped and caught.
When it's,
My
your,
goodness.
when it's your night,
It's your
Bubba,
night, it's your night. Number 32 with
Caleb
the
Hubert.
reception.
What's crazy is he steps in front of Bubba, the guy whose ball was probably intended for there, and still manages to pull the catch.
Yeah, tipped the ball away and takes it all the way down to the 20. So a gain of about 18 on that one. They'll hand it off here to Goffinette. He runs behind the wall, now breaks the seam and gets out of bounds.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they did
Yeah,
not
they haven't thrown a flag hardly at all, and it looks like a holdout here. I'm not sure that it is.
I thought if there was a flag, they'd probably get us for a late hit, but that was, the play kind of extends itself on the sidelines like that sometimes.
No gain on that play by Goffinette as they forced him out of
43.3.
bounds, but he's got time here and that was the most important thing. He got out of bounds.
And that's what he's done, Bubba, on
Yep. So they'll split out, come to the line, 2nd down and 10 at the Senator 20.
Look for Sprinkle in the flats over here, Bubba, on the other side.
Hubert out of the gun here. He'll take the snap, drops back. He's got pressure this time. They set up a screen, and it falls incomplete.
So Gavin Ball right on the coverage there and snuffs that out. I say watch that because that may be setting up this play, because if you notice on the wide side there was Hubert, and Sprinkles came up with a lot of catches there, so something short in the flats, right there about the 20. He catches it. It's going to be him one-on-one with Mason Cox all the way to the end zone.
3rd down and 10 now for the Commodores at the Senator 20. We just need to get a couple more stops here and get into the half without any more points by Perry Central. They'll go to the eye. Hubert will go back under center, take the snap, turns, fakes a handoff, rolls out to his side.
Where he wants to
throws
go.
it. Got it sprinkled wide open in the flat, makes the grab. And he'll be tackled, but he got another 1st down there.
Did I call it or did I call
Yeah,
it?
you said that was coming, and it was.
You just look at the makeup of the plays. They're going to be hustling up there, 28.1. The clock is rolling. They're going to clock it most likely. I think they'll probably just go for it here. No.
Timeout Senators, I believe.
Wow, Senators use a timeout there. But what's the thinking on that? Just not thinking they're going to go for it there?
Yeah, I
so
don't
you're
think
not,
we were ready. You know,
then-
they come up there awfully quick.
so you have to go from that to a quick goal line defense.
And we're tired, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, they've been on the field all night. I mean, if you look at this stat sheet, I've filled up a complete one side with nothing but Perry, and we've ran 14 plays offensively.
So
and
at
that's the
halftime,
difference.
I'll do ours. You can do Perry's. Okay.
Well, it'll take a while to add theirs up. They've
Sorry,
racked
man.
up a lot of
I do
yards.
appreciate you keeping it. I know sometimes it's therapeutic in a game like this to kind of keep, but then you look down and
Well,
you're like, oh my gosh.
It's just something I've always done, and it's, you know, they're by no means official, but
Yeah.
Plus, for writing for the paper, I try to, keep as much as I can. Just to help myself write that story. But
you write some great stories, by the way. I do appreciate it. If the Salem Leader is they've always given us some great Atlanta there and great people. I know George has got I'm going to check George's status.
He's
we got
probably down at Eastern.
Eastern game there. I'll talk about that at halftime. I think that might be the biggest game in quite a few years down there in Pekin.
Second down and goal, or first and goal, I'm sorry,
so
at the 5.
Does Perry have any timeouts, Bubba? I'm sorry.
They got one, I believe.
They do have
Unless
one left.
They burnt
yes.
one early. I thought they had
so do you run the ball here?
I probably would. They've not had any problem getting 5 yards all night.
And they only need a couple here.
Yeah, so they need about 4 yards for the touchdown. Hubert will go under center.
I don't think Hubert's going to take it up the gut, but it could be a possibility here.
He'll set a man in motion, turns, hand off to the second guy, and we meet him at the line. They stood him up that time, and that's one of the few times we've got.
That clock's still running.
Yeah, it's still running. And now they stop it as they take their final timeout with 12 seconds left. So no gain on that carry, second down and goal.
As all kinds of Senators are on the knee there. J.G. Cruz just got hit really, really hard there. And he's the big guy on that goal line set there, so I don't know who they've got that can go in there. Now, Bubba, do we have a JV game Monday?
We actually have a JV game tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
At Perry. 11 our time.
11 our time.
10 their time.
Okay, well, good. So those guys get that. I'd asked the boys; they got the full week off too. I was kind of they're ready to chomp at the bit and get back out there. And
yeah, I mean they haven't played in a couple weeks now, so they're ready to go again. And they, the problem with our JV is we're extremely, extremely young. Because some of our sophomores are playing up. And, so
there's been a lot of kids who came out this year. That is something I will say.
New players that haven't played before.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what junior varsity is for.
That's what it's for, and that's what I keep telling my boys. You just got to go play and get better.
You look at our youth division. That's something too. They have a team.
80 kids.
Yeah, then
huge.
They've put together good luck to them. They start their tournament tomorrow.
So they'll come back out here, second down and goal from the 4. With 12 seconds on the clock, Hubert will go under center. He'll take it, turn, fakes the handoff, going to throw. He had a guy open, he throws it in there, and
that's going to be Sprinkle for the touchdown.
Yep, touchdown.
And that's once again, we just lose Sprinkle out of the flats, and he's there for the touchdown. And so 4.3 left for the Senators. They're going to be down 34-0, possibly 35 here if the extra point goes through. The Senators are going to.
So that one's kind of a nail in the coffin for sure.
There's been a lot of nails in our coffin.
Yeah, there have been tonight.
There's been some stakes through our heart here. We start October in scary season tomorrow. But
last 2 games have not went very well for the Senators. Snap will come, the hold is down, the kick is away, and it's good.
Yeah. It's
with 4.3 seconds to go in the half, they score again, and it's 35-0 here, and we'll take a quick break.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Welcome back to West Washington live stream here at Art Sanders Field. Not a good night for the Senators, but is it, Bubba?
No, so far just not, and it's strictly been Perry Central just winning that battle up front. They've just beat us all over the field. I mean, that's all you can say about it. They're the better team right now in the first half, and they've just took it to the Senators and whooped us at the line of scrimmage, and that's why we're down 35-0. They'll kick off here once again. We need something positive. Maybe Hudson can run it back. Line drive kick. It'll go back to Kress. He'll pick it up at about the 23. He's got a seam to the outside.
Oh, that's got to be a
face
mask.
Cuts it back up, and he gets it out. Yeah, finally. My goodness. They got 2 flags, so I think 2 guys seen it. But Hudson with a good return out to about the 41, and they'll probably tack on some more here, as I believe that's going to be. You can't end the half on a penalty, so we should have 1 play here. personal foul face mask on Perry Central. And that will take it across the midfield marker down to about the Perry 47, actually 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Senators. They'll have to run one play here to get to the half here, and I'm not sure what we'll do, but I don't know. They picked us off twice. I don't know if you try anything here or not, but you're down 35-0. You got to do something. So Kenton will set up out of the gun here, trips to this near side. He's going to throw it. Goes across the middle, picked off. Man, he threw it right to the Perry Central guy. He was the only guy there. Not sure what he saw, but
so that's going to bring us to the half, 35-0. West Washington losing to Perry Central. We're going to go to the Commissioner's Corner and along some commercials. Let Bubba figure up these stats, and we'll be back with the Salem Card Show scoreboard.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, thank you so much for taking time. It's championship time. I'm looking at a schedule here and seeing that boys tennis, unified flag football, golf, cross-country sectionals. How am I doing at this particular time? Because this is a busy schedule for everybody involved, and we're going to be crowning some champions very soon.
We are, Coach, and it's funny. We get up in the morning. I walked outside, and there's just that chill in the air that we associate with fall in this state, and that also means that tournament time is here. And you nailed it. I mean, we're going to crown our first state champions this weekend at Prairie View Golf Course with the girls golf state championship, and then boys we have the tennis is starting tomorrow. Unified flag football, one of the best programs that we have going on. The unified programming is going to begin on Saturday with their sectional, but then it just comes. And every week we have another level of the tournament folding in, and the back room is full of trophies and medals right now, Coach, and we're ready to give those things out.
I don't want to wax nostalgic too badly, but listen, you compete for championships, and I was fortunate in my high school career to play on 4 sectional championships at Plainfield High School, and even at this advanced age of mine, I recall that feeling, sharing that experience with my teammates, my coaches, my family, and everybody involved. And this really is, as cliched as it sounds, about lifetime memories.
It is. And, I often say that the memories of the individual accomplishments, whether you scored 30 points in a game or what round you shot in golf, those things fade over time. But the things that never fade are the relationships with your coach, with your teammates, and that celebration when you achieve something that's on your goal list. And when schools do that, and then students do that, that goes in the bucket of lifetime memories that, those things never go away. The feeling never diminishes, and the ability to say I was a champion will be part of the things that people can talk about the rest of their life.
As we do this, I'm sitting in my den in my home looking at the 1969 sectional championship team. I mean, you talk about memories, it's right there. I look at it every day, and I'm excited for these kids to go out there. And also those who are wrapping up their careers, you wrap up your career to play for a championship. That's a great way to end it.
It is. And, and while we never want the end to come, but it does. And as life moves on, we know that, first of all, they've had a great career. They've had a chance to be with their coaches. But, again, they have the moment to celebrate. But the thing that they carry with them, Bob, is that ability to prepare, to participate, and to be able to win a championship. Mm-hmm. You really, truly are involved, and you learn that process to prepare to win. Whether it come in the practice or the weight room or in the classroom or wherever it is, that what you learn at the high school level will carry you through the rest of your life. And that's the thing for me that, when I look at this, I do want to hand out those medals, but I think about every student athlete that participates in one of those tournaments. And I really think that they're so prepared to be able to contribute back in their communities, because let's face it, the vast majority of kids that participate, even at the highest level in our tournaments, are going to be back in their communities in 4 or 5 short years contributing, and they're going to contribute as the local HVAC repairman, or the teacher in the classroom, or the doctor of the community, or even a radio host may be the next one.
Let's hope so.
Or the next.
Make a better career choice.
Yeah, but they're prepared because they've been in an education-based system.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values. United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
The north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further...
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421. Or just visit our website.
WWSR, we have all the hits from the 80s to today, while also rocking out with some of the classics. There are also exclusive interviews with some of the West Washington's head coaches during their seasons, breaking down the best of the upcoming matchups. And there's more programming to come, so stay tuned, with WWSR being available on the school website, Alexa, or your favorite device. And for those interested, sponsorship slots are available. Here at WWSR, we have all the hits from the 80s to today, while also rocking out with some of the classics. There are also exclusive interviews with some of the West Washington's head coaches during their seasons, breaking down the best of the upcoming matchups. And there's more programming to come, so stay tuned, with WWSR being available on the school website, Alexa, or your favorite device. And for those interested, sponsorship slots are available.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421. Or just visit our website.
All right, back here at halftime, Art Sanders Field, the Senators down here 35-0. I'll quickly run down the first half stats. Took me a little while to add up Perry Central's. Didn't take me long to add West Washington's, but the Commodores got on the board first, 8:31 to go in the first quarter. Hubert threw it to Edwards, a 20-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good, so it was 7-0. They came right back and got it. With 2:30 to go in the first quarter, Mitchell ran it in from 8 yards out, 13-0. PAT kick once again was good, 14-0. And in the second quarter, with 4:31 to go, or 9:31 to go, Hubert threw it to the other Hubert for 39-yard touchdown pass, 20-0. The kick was no good, and that was our score. And then with 4:09, they got it back again. Sprinkle on a 4-yard run, 26-0. He also ran in the, or actually he got the 2-point conversion run. Mitchell with his second touchdown run of 20 yards, so 28-0, and then they tacked on one with 12 seconds to go. Hubert threw it to Sprinkle in the end zone, a 4-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good, and it was 35-0. Individually for Perry Central, number 24, Sawyer Gilliam, is that the
Yep, Gilliam, yep.
Had 3 carries for 16 yards. Number 87, Golfinet, had 6 carries for 45 yards. 33, Lucas Mitchell, 11 carries for 56 yards. Number 21, the fullback, Jimmy Sprinkle, had 9 carries for 40 yards. Total of 157 on the ground for Perry in the first half. Most of their damage, though, was done through the air. Hubert was able to throw it 10 times, completed 8 of those for 121 yards in the first half, and 3 touchdown passes. So 121 yards through the air, so total yardage 278 for the Commodores, and a lot of that was because we give them back the ball on those interceptions. For the Senators, we ran the ball not a whole lot. Wyatt Johnston had 2 carries for 4 yards. Kenton had 3 carries for 2 yards. Ethan Roberts had 3 for 12. So just a total of 18 yards on the ground for the Senators. And we were 0 for 5 in the passing game with 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells the tape of the game, the way it's went for the Senators here in the first half. So 35-0.
And it has been a night. The good news is we have a second half coming up here.
Got to win the second half.
Yeah,
that's what you got to go do. Build on what you've not done right the first half.
I mean, put on your stretchy pants, eat this elephant.
Yep. You got any scores for us?
I do have a lot. So Salem Card Show scoreboard here. we hope you can join us at the Washington County Fairgrounds on October 27th for our last show of this calendar year. We'll be there from 9 to 2. We'll have over 50 tables of sports cards, sports memorabilia, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, whatever you're looking for there. So it'll be a great time. That's at the Washington County Fairgrounds 4-H building. Hope to see you there on October 27th from 9 to 2. Please follow us on social media at Salem Card Show. All righty, let's go with Charlestown up 34-14 over Corden. Big surprise here, North Harrison up 35-0 over Silver Creek. Paoli up 54-0 over Crawford County. Mitchell up, Scottsburg up 7-0 on Mitchell at the half. Tecumseh up 21-7 on Valley. And the big one here, and I said the biggest game in Pekin in a very long time, they're up 30-14 on Salem right now. So
that it doesn't surprise me. I mean, Easter's been playing really well. They didn't play real well last week against North Harrison, but and things just haven't been going well for Salem, much like we've seen here the last couple games for us.
We have no room to talk. So
no, we don't, and
that's
it's going to be a big show down here in a couple weeks, and that's one that the fans always look forward to. It's always a game that kind of scares me before the sectional starts because
and that's all sides also, Bubba, does not like that because there's been years that the black and gold have had a chance to, get in and make some good runs, and they were like, well, winning against us is not really there's no, you don't put a trophy up there for it.
Right,
you don't hang a banner.
Well, the teams talk about championships. They want to win county, they want to win conference, and then you want to win sectional. And, that's what all teams talk about. And, it is a big game from that aspect for the kids. You want to win your county, and that's a huge thing, just like it is here with the conference opponents. But, we just have not played very well offensively the last two ball games. And I don't know if all that's from just the lack of our offense or from how good the defensive have been the last two
We've played probably the two best regular season teams on our schedule.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Back-to-back weeks.
Perry and Paoli.
And that's where it kind of shows. You also get, at this point, as you know, you got a lot of film on you by the time you play these games. You're not going to sneak up on anybody.
Right.
You've been scouted pretty heavily. So what'll really be interesting, hopefully the Senators can get through this and see what they can do here, hopefully show some life. And then you think about the next 2 weeks of what you want to do, because you want to get prepared for sectional.
Absolutely.
You want to get yourself in position to where you're like, hey, I can really start to, play well. A great night. We had a great crowd here. The cheerleaders were out. There's a huge amount of people. That's, you hate to say that. We've had two great, huge crowds, and that's what you hope for, a team. And us not being able to, show the home field here. What we saw those first couple games has been a shame. And so we are getting ready to get back to kickoff, but we're going to step aside for a quick commercial break.
Here at American Family Insurance, located in Bedford, Indiana, we help our customers all over the state of Indiana by having customizable insurance policies to fit their needs. Whether it is insurance for your car, home, or business, we've got you covered. With licenses in Ohio and Florida as well, we can insure your vacation or rental home. You can also sign up for our discount driving program called Know Your Drive and save up to 10% with the potential to save up to 20% off auto insurance premiums. And let's not forget about your life, as life insurance is the most important policy we offer. Contact Michael Long at mlong@amfam.com or call 812-578-3072. Again, that's 812-578-3072. Michael Long Agency with American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
All right, I want to thank Michael Long, American Family Insurance, for helping us sponsor here. I also want to mention if you're interested in sponsoring, we've been working on a couple more. Hopefully we'll have a couple more here before the season runs out, but trying to pick up what we can there and heading into winter sports here coming up, not that far down the road really. Well,
you always hope it kind of gets extended with a good football, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's what you hope for, and, sectional – it's going to be tough. We're going to run into some teams that are really good in our sectional as well, just like the last two teams we played here in Perry and Paoli. You know, you got Providence who is playing extremely well, and then Tecumseh.
And they were up in their game. They were up in their game, we found out.
So they were undefeated as well as both teams.
They lost to
returned.
Holy Cross of Kentucky last week.
Yeah, it was the only loss
they've had so far. And
undefeated in Indiana.
Yeah. And it's like that sometimes. You know, you see a lot of teams that are starting to.
You know what's amazing about that? I'll bring this up. My stepson actually played football in Kentucky for a couple years after he moved back down to live with his dad for a few years. And you know, Kentucky football's tough football, but you go to a game and there's nobody there.
No, there's no atmosphere.
I was amazed. You know, we got to one or two of his games when he was playing, and you know the stands were empty, and I just couldn't believe it. It's pretty good football, and nobody there, not a soul in the stands.
That goes to the IHSA.
They've done a great job.
It's community.
Yeah,
it's community.
it is.
And I coached a year. I started my coaching career, for the most part, at the varsity level down at Logan County, Kentucky, and we would have, you know, I always called them hand setters. There's people that just didn't do that. You know, now we played Russellville, our big, huge, you know, rival. That's the equivalent of us in Salem. You know,
right?
It was always a good crowd, but after that, it was just like there was no energy or anything in the crowd or field, you know. And I hate that because there's some amazing athletes.
Yeah, it was great football. I mean, I went to a couple of those games and I was just amazed. I mean, one of the teams that they played had a kid that was actually leading the state in Kentucky in rushing. And, I mean, every time he touched the ball, it was touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. They finally took him out. He had 6 touchdowns at halftime. You know, so it was amazing. And we'll start the third quarter. Perry will kick it off. Fielded down there by Mason Cox as he falls down on it right at the 28-yard line. Didn't have a chance to return. So that's where the Senators will start at their own 28. And that's kind of the way the Knights went. No chance for a return there. And we got to get something going offensively. Here's where you work on things. And, you know, I think for Coach Lowry, and I'm sure this was emphasized at the half, you know, hey, come on, offense. You got to give me something here. We've not played very well, but you can come out here and try to win the second half. Kenton will line up under center to take the snap. Eye in the backfield. Long count. He'll check down, looks to the sideline, and he'll go back under to take the snap, turns, hands it off, first man through the hole as the carry, I believe, by Johnston, as he picks up about 3 on the carry. Yes, Wyatt Johnston, the ball carrier, as he picks up 3 yards on that one on first down. Actually, about 4 they give him. So we'll give him 4 as well, so it'll be second down and 6 now for the Senators. Kenton will come to the huddle, call the play, and they'll break it. Split a wide receiver wide to the far side, eye in the backfield, Roberts and Johnston. Snap will come this time. Ethan Roberts, nope, they kept it, and Kenton gets sacked. I thought Ethan had the ball. It was so good, he should have given it to Ethan because Ethan broke free. He probably would have scored.
Kai Struther threw a heck of a block there, Bubba, and got all the way to the linebacker. We talked about not getting any penetration. Well, Kai sure did that play. He got all the way to Sprinkle and laid him out.
So Kenton carries for no yardage as he got snuffed at the line of scrimmage. And, you know, that's something you got to be able to read that as a quarterback. If you see it coming, you got to give the ball. And he kept that one, and no gain on the play. Third down and 6. Shotgun now as Kenton will drop back there, takes the snap, hands it off. It'll go to Roberts. He'll try to come around the end. He does, keeps his feet. First down and more. He's down the sideline and bulldogs a guy. Nice run by Ethan as he takes it all the way down to the 41-yard line before he's hit and brought down. So that's a gain of about 26 yards on the carry there
biggest
by
offensive
Roberts.
play this night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hurry up with trips to the right there for the Senators.
So they'll set up out of the gun again, hand it off to Roberts again. He'll come to the same side and get another decent carry as he ran into his blockers out in front of him. Picks
now,
up.
Bubba, that sets up that backside
throw.
screen now because now you've got to keep a team honest now. However, they're going to be on the short side of the field here.
Roberts with 4 on that carry on first down. So second down and 6 now. Kenton this time will go under center. As Roberts a lone setback, 3 receivers wide to the far side. Snap will come. He'll hand it off for Ethan again. And Roberts bulldogs through. Picks up another about 4 yards. They'll give him 3 anyway, so to bring up third down. and about 3 for the Senators.
You know, Ethan's like IHOP in the middle of hurricane.
He seems
he's gonna stay
fired
open.
up, but now he comes out.
He's got to, but he's got to have a couple.
He's got to be tired too.
Yep.
He's playing everything.
Yeah, you feel that. You feel that right now in a game like this, and it's starting to get a little cold. Looks like he's cramping a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. So, third down and 3. Kenton will go under center to take the snap. He'll pitch it wide to Hudson Kress. Hudson will cut up behind his blockers, breaks the tackle, and he's got one guy to beat. Finally tackled down by 33, Lucas Mitchell.
And that's the first carry for Hudson all night there, and he shot
all the way down to the 15-yard line. So he picks up 19 yards on the carry.
So he was the lightning to Robert's Thunder there and almost broke it free there.
So, 1st and 10, closest we've been all night, as they'll line up at the 15. Kenton under center, eye in the backfield, sets a man in motion. He'll drop back, wants to throw, goes to the corner of the end zone. Got a guy there, it's caught.
Oh, no,
nope, he couldn't catch it. They tried to get it to Johnson, but a flag come in. That's probably going to be a holding penalty.
A hold against the Senators. They're actually looking at the blue there, so he's telling him he's I don't know who he's directing it to, so chop block against the
that's what he called.
Yeah, he's sitting here telling him what he can and can't do there. It looks like
he's talking to Kai Stroh.
Yeah, and told him I don't know what he did. You know, we've seen some plays tonight, but man, that's not what you need right now.
Nope. You don't want to go back.
Is that the 15 variety or
I don't know what that'll be. Don't see that called very often, especially on a pass play, because you would think your offensive lineman, it's a 15-yarder. That's going to bring it all the way back to about the 30.
And just like that.
Yep.
So they're going to have to try to make a big play here now. I like that. I like that play there because they'd set it up with those solid runs after runs, and they went for the home run ball with Johnston. I wonder if somebody in the flats might have been open there, Bubba.
Had it all the way down to the 15, now back at the 30. So it's going to be 1st and 25 as Kent will go under center, takes the snap, rolls out, got pressure coming, gets away from it. He's going to throw it. Got a guy open. He makes a catch there.
That's McCoy.
That's McCoy at about the 20, inside the 20, down to about the 19.
Almost back to the original.
Yeah, so a good catch, a gain of 11 on that throw.
And they're hurry up there. And this is what you got to do right here. You go hurry up real quick, and you just go. You get 2 or 3 plays. You're ready to call. You know what you got to do.
2nd down and 12 now. Kenton under center, eye in the backfield, takes it, rolls out, keeps it himself, goes to the outside, cuts back up, gets the yardage.
Got skinny for the first time.
And he got skinny and got inside the 15, about to the 10. We'll see the spot.
Now I think you see Roberts coming in. I think you try to pound it up the middle here. Try to get that 1st down again. He's got some fresh legs as Johnson. I was going to say Johnson if he was in, but now that Roberts is in there, that's definitely going to be what they call. And this
inside the 10 down to about the 8, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
So takes a quick breath there, and they had that plan. They knew as soon as they got that, the next play, what it was going to be, lined up real quick, kind of caught Perry Central a little bit off guard there.
Kenton picking up 9 on that carry. He'll go under center here. Eye in the backfield, turns, hands it off. Roberts the ball carry. He dives forward. I believe he got enough. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did from
Picked
the side.
Up about 4 yards.
Yep, we got the 1st, and that'll be 1st and goal there. Where are we at Bubba, on the 3?
Yeah, it looks like right at about the 3-yard line.
That's that far for us.
So the first time we've been down there inside the red zone tonight. And hopefully we can punch it in here because that's what you needed here for your offense.
You need a shot of adrenaline. This is what it's got to start. You got to get the score. You got to figure out you got to get your mojo back there. Austin Powers.
Exactly. Kenton will go under center to take the snap. He does, turns, hands it off Roberts again.
He got cut
and he
low.
got cut low, but he got close. He's about the 1, I believe. Yeah. So a 2-yard pickup there by Ethan.
Yeah, I just wish, and unfortunately, Bubba, with this drive, look how much time we've taken off in this half. This quarter has been just like, we've said here, we've got it going. We got to make sure that we're going to score quick if we're going to get any scores, and we're going to have to make some plays.
2nd and goal from about the 1.5 or so. So Kenton will go under center, eye in the backfield once again.
Oh, he's checking down something there.
Looks like he's changed the play a little bit, but
McCoy goes in motion.
Sets a man in motion, takes a snap, hands it off to Roberts, and he falls in for the touchdown. So Ethan deserved that one after he had the big gainer before. and he gets the 2 yards for the score, and the Senators on the board for the first time tonight here with 3:54 to go in the third quarter, 35-6.
So we've got some plays called in. They're going to go for the 2. The Senators with 3:54 left trying to get something going here.
You know, that's the first time we've scored in 7 quarters.
Yeah, it's been a
So they'll go for 2 here. Kenton under center, eye in the backfield. He'll take it, rolls out, wants to throw it. Got a man wide open, throws it to him, and it's caught.
Caught there. White. Actually, it was Miller. And he did just like Sprinkler did all night there, just kind of get lost in the backfield there. We're going to go for a quick commercial break. Thank you to all of our great sponsors.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
2-1.
All right, back at Art Sanders Field, Senators finally put some points on the board. Like I said, first time in about 7.5 quarters that we put any points up as we get the touchdown run there by Roberts, drove down the field.
Which is what we're capable of,
yes,
Bubba. That's the thing. We're not sitting here with a group of kids that are, a great group of kids on top of that just work hard, I know, each week in practice, and they just.
That time we won the battle up front.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. They won it the whole first half, and that time we won the battle. Mason Cox will put it back in play as he'll kick off for the Senators. As he'll line up, kick it deep, as he kicks it down
that's
there.
That's going to be right to Goffinette.
It'll take a bounce and go out of bounds right at about the 20-yard line. 21-yard line's where they spot it. So that'll move it probably out to the 35.
Yeah.
Because it went out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Perry at the 35-yard line.
And that's a good, you give a high kick like that, you get a bounce to where.
Smart play by Goffinette. He just backed off and didn't try to field it, because if he would have, they probably wouldn't have got it out there where they're at now after it went out of bounds. They'll set a receiver wide to the far side. Hubert and this Potent Perry Central offense back on the field. Eye in the backfield as he goes to take the snap on first down. He pitches it back, goes to Mitchell again. He just brings it up the middle. And that's where they're really killing us up front. But you kind of pick your poison as Mitchell picks up another 6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they're just getting those hard yards there, and that just, takes a lot out of a defensive line.
Well, a lot of people say, well, why don't you, you're getting killed on the run, why don't you stack more in the box? We're kind of playing a 4-4 type defense here, 4 up down linemen, 4 backers, but if you do that, you clog the middle, then that opens up things to the outside, and they've definitely got people that can run out there.
They've got a guy that hitting the flats left and right there.
Goffinette will take the handoff. He gives it off to, I believe that was 30.
That was Mitchell. They're Mitchell again, I thought.
Was it?
No,
yep,
33.
It was Mitchell.
Yep, he got in there.
So he picks up another 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now for the Commodores at the Senator, or at their own 44-yard line. So you need a big 3rd down stop here.
Yeah,
we need somebody to get through there and get some penetration. But look how far we are off the ball.
Yeah.
We're way up. We're giving them a yard.
That's giving them the first down there.
Yep, we're giving them a yard before we ever start. Snap will come. They pitch it back to Mitchell. He cuts it off the left-hand side, gets the first down and more, as he gains about 7 yards into Senator territory at the 48-yard line. So a first down there by Mitchell as he picks up 7 more. So Perry Central continues to move the football here with 52 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 35-8 Perry Central. It's been all Perry the first half. Senators scored here to start the third, but Perry on the move again into Senator territory at the 48, 1st and 10. They'll line up, eye in the backfield. Snap will come. Hubert takes it. Fullback carries. They hand it off to Sprinkle, and he takes it down to the 45, so he got 3 yards.
And this play will bring us probably to the end of the third quarter.
Probably going to be the end of it. Well, Perry just wants to eat the clock now. You know, they've got the game kind of out of hand. Up 35-8 here. Not that we couldn't come back, but we took a lot of time off the clock on our drive.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter here. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. Perry up 35-8 over your West Washington Senators. We'll take a break here on your home for Senator Sports, West Washington live stream and WWSR.
Insurance is a Bedford-based business with a wide variety of insurances that are suited to the customer's needs. There is currently a discount driving program that can help you save money on auto insurance premiums. Contact us at 812-578-3072 or email us at mlong@amfam.com. American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
All right, back here live, Art Sanders Field once again, 35-8. You got any more scores coming in, Coach?
We're looking at them. I'm sitting here trying to pull them.
I saw you scrolling there.
Scrolling them. My friends, I did the old Facebook thing where you get all the cool pictures of kids and stuff, and it's.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, we had a bunch of little girls out here. Your daughter, one of them, here, and that's great for the kids. You know, the kids look so forward to that kind of stuff, and our cheerleaders done a great job with the little ones out there earlier, and still several of them out there.
So it is 21-7 Tecumseh over Valley right now. Still holding up. It looks like they just Valley just got a turnover on downs to regain possession at their own 22 with 7:46 left in third.
We'll start the fourth quarter here, 2nd down and 7. Hubert will take his time here to move under center. The play clock still at 18. He'll go under here, wing formation. This time sets a man in motion. That's going to be motion. They had 2 guys move. Yeah, that's going to be a motion penalty. So that motion will bring it back to the 50-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and about 12 now.
Yeah, so you know what's crazy is when you got the running clock like this, you'd be better just to get penalty after penalty after penalty if you were the team on offense because the clock keeps running.
True. That is a true statement.
So, I mean, let's say you got in a game where somebody was getting back close, Bubba, for example. So you just get a penalty.
Yeah, 2nd down and 12 now after that infraction by the Commodores. Hubert back under center, sets Goffnet in motion. He'll hand it to him. He'll try to go to the right-hand side, breaks a tackle. Oh, man, what a hit over there at about the 42. Stice laid the wood there. And I tell you, Goffnet will feel that one. Because that was a great hit.
All night
Best hit we've seen tonight.
All night he'd been running, and Zach just comes through and lays the wood. As our future president, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, once said, layeth the smacketh down there.
Yeah, he rolled out for a 9-yard pickup, but Stice tacked on a pretty good hit there at the end. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 now for the Commodores as they break the huddle. And ball at the Senator 41. Big 3rd down. We need to stop him here. Hubert under center, sets a man in motion, turns, hands it off. Nope, kept it himself on the option, and he runs it down for a 1st down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line.
I think that's his first carry on the night, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he ran it one other time in the first half. So he picks up about 12 yards on the carry. So they'll spot it at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Commodores as they try to keep their drive going here. And a new set of downs for them. They'll split a receiver here wide to the near side. Hubert under center, eye in the backfield, takes it, turns, hands off Mitchell again. And he just locks it forward down to about the 22-yard line. So he'll pick up 5 yards, almost 6 on that carry.
9:22 left here in the game. All kinds of they've been switching out. I've noticed Hubert comes out a lot, and Perry is they don't go vertical a lot. They really do like those flats plays. They like that quick outs, and they've been able to go with those, like we said, that little quick pitch that we've just not been able to get to all night.
High in the backfield once again here on second down and a long 3 as Hubert will take the snap, turn, hand it off. This time Sprinkle. He'll go off the right-hand side, just off tackle there, close to a first down as he picks up about 3 yards, so 3rd and 1.
And this press box is about as hot as Perry
It's
Central's
hot in
defense.
here tonight. Yeah, usually it's chilly in here. That's why I wore my sweatshirt.
Yep.
I had to take it off at halftime.
Got my long sleeve shirt. I got my sweatshirt ordered at Lynx, so hopefully it'll.
So they'll set up 3rd down and 1 here as Hubert will go under center, sets a man in motion, turns, hands it off. Oh, big seam up the middle.
Yep.
And
Sprinkle.
Hubert's going to score or come really close. They're going to say he's down at about the 2.
Sprinkle on the carry there just goes.
So he picks up 16 yards on that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what they say.
He's ran the ball really hard tonight. So he's going to spot him down at the 1. 1st and goal now for Perry Central. Seems like we've said that a lot. So they'll break the huddle, come to the line, and Hubert will lead them up there. Sprinkle the lone setback as they go to wing formation this time. Snap will come here with 7:38 to go in the game. Sets Goffin in motion, turns, hands it off Sprinkle, and he walks in. Touchdown.
And that'll be another score for the Commodores.
Yep, they go up 41-8 here in the 4th quarter with 7:19 to go. They'll bring the kicker back out here.
Senators, the other battle of Washington County right now, Eastern leads 38-35 over.
Oh, Salem coming back.
Salem's coming back in there. Salem cut the score cut the lead to 5. Now it's 3.
PAT kick is good once again. So 42-8 here. Our score with 6:51 to go. We'll take a quick break on your home for Senator Sports here, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
All right, back here live, 6:51 to go here in the contest. Perry tacks on, has an answer for our score to start the 3rd quarter, so they lead 42-8 here, and they'll kick it away once again.
A big thank you to our scoreboard sponsor there, Sullivan Financial Consultant and the Washington County Community Foundation.
Kick comes, it's kind of a line drive kick, and they fall on it. We do at about the 35-yard line there, as it looked like 32. Tyler Miller jumped on it. So
yeah, that ball had a lot of spin
it
on it.
was spinning.
It like a Mustang in the middle of a snowstorm there.
It wasn't really a line drive kick, or a onside kick, but it was kind of like one. But Miller alertly fell on it. So 1st and 10 Senators. We just need to drive again and score. I mean, work on what you can work on here.
Control that which you can control is
Yep.
what I always say.
Control the controllables. So they'll line up high in the backfield. Kent Chase will go under center here. 2 receivers out wide here to the near side. He'll take the snap, turn, keeps it himself. He's going to run it, gets the outside, runs into a player, and nope, breaks out of it, goes the other direction. Now he's got open field. He could go. Kenton down the sideline, got one guy to beat, and he runs it down. Finally pushed out of bounds down at about the 20-yard line. So what was a broken play?
I hope he's okay down there. That was just real close to the track.
What was a broken play there? Turns into a 15 and about a 45-yard run by Kent.
You know, Bubba, a lot of this game has felt like a Looney Tunes cartoon in the wrong way for us. Like we're old Wile E. Coyote trying to get that Roadrunner. That was the first time we pulled a Bugs Bunny there. And outsmarted Elmer Fudd.
Yep, he that was a great play by Kenton. He made that happen himself. He was hit back here. Number 8, Cohen Edwards had him stopped, and then he just broke out of it, went the other direction.
Great players.
Ran down the Perry Central sideline, and he's playing a pretty good second half. We just didn't have much of it the first half. Eye in the backfield this time as they'll set up. Snap will come. He'll roll out, wants to throw, got some time, now steps up out of it, got a hand, and they slung him down. He actually loses the ball, but it went out of bounds.
He's still down.
And he come down pretty hard on his back.
That was shades of Tua Tailua there. He went down. As you saw, he went down so hard on that.
Yeah, loss of about 3 yards on that. He was trying to scramble and make something happen there on the pass, but man, he went down hard and got slung down. His head kind of bounced off the ground. Not what you like to see. And let's hope that Kenton is okay over there because he went down really, really hard.
That is not what you see as they send the players away there. Tyden Williams, of course, will come in there.
Yep, Titan and Jackson Cameron will come back in offensively.
They've sent him. He's up.
He got up, and he's going to come off. That's a good sign for Kent. And it wasn't a dirty play. The player just got a hold of him and got to wheeling him around.
Here's the thing. Ken's not a big kid.
No, he's not.
He's not a big kid. But he's tough, and it's one of those things he's going to get, looks like, checked. Actually,
5'9", 154.
He passed everything, I guess, so far because it was not. He's not getting.
No, he's not getting any concussion looks.
So it looks like he'll have a couple.
May have just knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, may have.
He went down pretty hard.
The good thing is you go right here with Tyden. Tyden is lucky. He gets this ball a lot inside the 30 when he comes in. So he's gonna.
So he lost 3 on the first down play.
I'd say Tyden's going to get a quick handoff here, but actually he may get a quick.
He's going out of the gun. They'll put Roberts back there with him. Snap will come. He'll keep it himself. He's going to run it. Good block out there by Roberts. And Titan breaks the tackle. He's down the sideline and finally pushed out of bounds.
Did we get a flag on that one? Is what I'm – wow, just hustling there. Is that what the whole press box here and a lot of the people down on the field wanted?
Great run there by Titan as he takes it down to about the 15-yard line.
I think you look right here, Jackson Cameron, right on that left side. He's got the man of the hour over there. I know who's got number 1. He's got a lot of interceptions, but he's going to keep it. Roberts will score.
Yeah, he takes it through and goes in, touchdown. West Washington as he scores from 15 yards out.
And Roberts has had a great second half.
Yes, he has. We played the second half, but we did not come to play the first half.
And
that has killed us.
We have forced them to have to play a lot of those guys, because there's a JV game tomorrow, so they're not going to try to play a lot of young guys. And that's how we can't play. We got to play it, We got to put our guys out there. So we've unfortunately had a lot. Somebody goes down. I think Roberts went down with a cramp.
Yeah, he was struggling there earlier with the cramp a little bit. So Roberts, a 15-yard run.
So here we go. We got 2 wide receivers.
They're going to see.
Titan will take the snap here out of the gun. As they go for 2, he'll take it, hand it. He fumbled the football.
It went. I don't know that it ever got to him, Bubba.
I think he was trying to hand it off, and it just slid away from Roberts. So 42-14. Conversion no good for the Senators, and with 3:27 left, West Washington scores for the second time this half, but a little too late as Perry leads at 42-14. We'll take a quick break, come back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154.
So we'll kick it back off here to start the start to play back up here with 2:50 to go in the contest.
Captain
Down
Jack Armstrong up
42-14. Jack Armstrong will come in to kick it off.
See what Jack's got. He's getting some. They may try him because he can get a little more wibbly wobbly kick there for him. And it is. I don't know how cold it is out there, Bubba, but it is burning up in here.
It's hot inside this press box. They'll send Mason Cox wide to the far side.
Little pandemonium over in Pekin as the Salem is taking the lead 41-38 in the fourth quarter.
Jack will kick it away. Onside kick coming.
Oh!
And it was loose for a minute.
That's
Still loose. I believe we got it back.
I think we got it.
Did they call us offsides?
We're looking. Where is the? We see what we got.
No flag.
No flag. It looks like it's
Perry Central recovered it.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yep.
I mean, that was something.
Pretty good kick by Jack.
I mean, Jack. Pat McAfee would approve that. You know, it's a great kickoff there.
Oh, they're going to say we touched it.
We touched it, which is very possible.
Which was probably the case right there at about the 47-yard line.
Well, I would like to see if somebody could have spotted that. I should watch an HD here, which is a lot crazy.
So we'll bring some guys in. And
I tell you what, when we always ask the Wizard about, why it's so clear, they ought to see how clear this is, Bubba. It's ridiculous.
They'll take the snap here on first down. New ball carrier in there, 22. Cooper Brown, a freshman.
He gets the carry with 1:44 left. Center's down 42-14. They'll be at Crawford County and Marengo. Bubba, hey, while you're there, Bubba, can you polish my statue?
They got one of you down there?
If they haven't ground it up for scrap metal yet, it should be. I'm not too problematic. I don't think they've had to tear it down. No, I don't have one there. I probably still am the all-time winning 7th grade football coach there. So
second down and 4 now for the Commodores at the Senator 41. Snap will come here, and they'll turn and hand it off, and we snuffed it for a gain of about 1 to the 40-yard line.
And the mighty Pack there were playing Paoli, and it was all Paoli earlier. I was trying to see that update on that score.
Under a minute to go here, so they may have to snap it one more time.
Yeah. So let's see if I can find them. The Max Preps app is kind of irritating. I don't know if anybody has that. I had it when I was an athletic director, and it likes to load, and then while you're actually scrolling, it'll load again on you.
So they'll go under here. Eye in the backfield. And they'll turn, hand it off. And he got a first down as he crosses the 40 down to about the 35. So that's probably going to be it. Number 28, the ball carrier there, picking up about 5 yards. And it'll be 42-14, the final here tonight as the Senators fall to Perry Central. Played a lot better, actually ended up winning the second half as we scored 14 points to their 7. But, just a little too much in the first quarter, and Perry Central definitely the better team here tonight as they get a big win and take control of the conference here.
So, Bubba, what do you think with these next 2 games that are, let's be honest, they're winnable for the Senators? What do they need to focus on as they get ready for these next 2 weeks for sectional?
I just feel like our offense has been, now we kind of got going here the second half. But like I said, we went 7 quarters without putting any points on the board, and you just can't do that. Paoli shut us out, and fortunately we come back here and got a couple scores here late, in the ball game. Well, actually, that third quarter drive to start the second half was really good as we marched it down the field and scored. But we've got to get a better start. That's the problem. And when you only run 14 plays the first half, you're not going to give yourself an opportunity to win unless 2 or 3 of those 14 plays are touchdowns.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. We went forward on 4th down early, and that backfired, and then threw 3 picks in the first half that really killed us. But Perry, getting a win here tonight, a big win for them over the Senators, 42-14. So we'll move on to next week down at Crawford County. We'll have that action for you here on WWSR. Won't have the live stream, but I'll be down there doing that one. So
I appreciate that, and we'll see you back here, and I'll see you back here in 2 weeks when we take on the Black and Gold from down the road.
Yeah, looks like they may have squeaked out a win.
Squeaked out, so that's good. You know, we'll get a good. It's always going to be a good rivalry.
It's
But
always
hey,
a good game.
Thank you to all of our great sponsors. Thank you to everybody that makes this happen. The Wizard himself, Mr. Akers, who's he's at home. He had something going on tonight, so we were able to step in. It's the amazing way we deal with technology, Bubba.
Yes, it is, and it's a good thing. I mean, we're glad to bring it to you. We enjoy doing it.
And I recently took on another role with the live stream, so I'm very excited to be helping you guys out during basketball. So we'll see. Yeah, so we'll be able to do some stuff. I don't know to what degree, but hey, everybody, please be safe, and I'll let you finish up, Bubba, because you always do it the best.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. But, you know, just got to keep working here. You know, you've lost 2 in a row and 4-2 on the year. Still a successful football season, but I think – the key here is to come back and win these final 2 games and head into sectional play with some momentum. And, you know, Crawford, you know, down a little bit as usual. They just really struggled with their program. But you got to win that one next week, build the confidence back up, and then come in here and finish things on senior night against Salem. And then we'll see where we're at on the sectional draw here, because that'll happen next weekend after the Crawford game, actually a week from this Sunday. So we'll be looking forward to that draw. Hopefully we'll get a good one and know where we'll play in postseason. But got to win these final 2, and, you know, that's all the time we've got tonight. So for Craig Akers at home, the professor, Coach Mills here in the booth,